Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making an alternate using the 2025 Fall for Toile September Paper Pumpkin Kit. So before we get started on that alternate, of course, we have to go over some buzzworthy business of the day. We have our Cozy Christmas Paper Pumpkin Kit for October that's going to make 9 cards. Pecan Pie is the stamping spot. Abundant Joy add-on dies are available for $12. They coordinate with October, November, and December paper pumpkin kits. And I do have a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin if you haven't already done so. Next, we have our Stampin' Rewards program where you earn 10% on all orders $20 or more, excluding tax and shipping. You redeem your rewards on future orders. You track and save rewards in your online Stampin' Up! Account, and rewards do expire after 12 months of the earning date, okay? Next, we have our Join Special, our best starter kit offers ever. Stampin' Up! Has 2 choices for you during the month of October. You can choose a kit for $35 and you're going to get $125 worth of product, any products that you choose, or you can pay $99 and get $189 worth of product, okay? So it's your choice, no pressure. If you want to join Stampin' Up!, now is the best time to do it. I would love to have you on Honeybee Stampin' Hive team, all right? Next, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used retired Stampin' Up! Products. I'm asking just $35 each for the boxes. Shipping is included in that price. If you're interested, email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com, okay? And that is all of our buzzworthy business for the day. So let's get started on our project. I have a quick and simple project for you today. We're going to be doing our stamping first. So I have some crumb cake here. It's just scrap. I have 2 pieces, just in case I mess up. So we're going to stamp in Pecan Pie ink. The sentiment says, wishing you the happiest of days. So I'm going to try to stamp that right in the middle of our cardstock here. Then I'm going to take the heartfelt hexagon punch and punch this out. So this is our hexagon punch. Try to get this centered in here and straight. Okay. That's pretty good, so I don't need that second piece of scrap. And that is all the stamping we're going to do for this card. So let's go ahead and get the rest of our pieces together. So I have a card base here of crumb cake 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to burnish that down. The inside is just plain with a basic white in there. That's 3.5 by 4 3/4, okay? So I have a piece of a card base here that I have cut down to 3 by 5.5, and we're just going to glue this onto the front of our card base. We're going to try to get it right in the middle. As middle as central as I can do. You guys know my skills of straight and centering are not all that great. Come on. Okay, so we have that on there. Then I have 2 pieces of the earthen toned metallic specialty paper. This is brown foil. These are 1/4 inch by 5.5. And I should have put the adhesive strips on these, but I didn't. So we're going to put some glue. We're going to add it to one to each side of our not designer series paper, but our card front that we cut up. And then I'm going to put the glue on the back of this one. We're going to add that right here, just like this. Making sure you get it right up against our pattern piece there, okay? And scissors to cut off the extra. And because I have glue on here, I am using some like scissors I always call my gunky scissors. I had a different pair of gunky scissors, but these have become my gunky scissors now. So we have that done. And as you can see, I have 2 little pieces of ribbon here. This is ribbon from the kit. I just cut 2 little pieces off of one of them. And we're going to get some glue dots. So all of my glue dots here are from previous paper pumpkin kits or any other Stampin' Up! Kit that I have. We're going to get our Take Your Pick tool to help pick up that glue dot. Just going to put a glue dot right there. And we're going to put these two tails together. Hopefully I'm staying in frame here for you. Do it just like that. And I'm going to put another glue dot on there. I didn't even get it where I wanted. This is to help hold it together from the front. Okay. So now we're going to take our little tag here and we're going to add this to the back of our sentiment label. And I just want a little bit hanging out. About right there. That is perfectly good. So now we're going to get some Stampin' Dimensionals. So let's put our glue dots away. Get some Stampin' Dimensionals. I have plenty of those from Paper Pumpkin Kits as well. That's why I have so many in my little container there. These are the DVD cases, not DVD case, stamp cases that Stampin' Up sells. And they're to hold our stamps, but I use them for, as you can see, to hold my glue dots, to hold my dimensionals, and also to hold like the papers that I cut for the inside. And I hold my Stampin' Chamois. What is it called? Simply Chamois. What I use to clean my stamps. All of those. So you can order some of these cases as well as our stamps and foil and ribbon and dimensionals. And take your pick tool and the inks and the dies. So I just want to put this right about here. Trying to make sure it's straight. Then I'm going to add some Druzy Adhesive-Backed embellishments. I'm hoping that these are still current, because I try to check so I can let you know if something is retired or not, but I think these are still current. So I'm going to add one here, and I'm going to get a small one and add it right there. And that is our card done. What do you think? It's a nice and simple alternate, because I don't think everything has to be so, you know, fancied up, but that's it. That is cute. Oh, I love those druzy dots. Okay, so let me show you another alternate that I made. This one is totally different. I used Darling Duckling on a crumb cake base, some early espresso, and I cut up, where's my original card? So this is what the, oh, that's the wrong one. This is what the kit made, except for this base here. But this is the kit card. I took this piece right here and cut it up into pieces, because I made a different card. This is not the card. I cut pieces to make a whole different card. This was the leftovers. This was the scraps that were left over. And I tried to make it look like everything went together, because there is a different piece in the middle of these two. This topper does not really go with on the top of this. And this fence, I don't think it was really right next to this. But it's okay. It looks like it goes together, right? And so I stamped the same sentiment here in Darling Duckling on some white. I used the 2025 to 27 in color flat pearls. In the background here, I used the Gathering Leaves embossing folder on the Darling Duckling. And I also stamped, I don't know if you can see it, but I stamped with using the stamp in the Paper Pumpkin Kit of the acorn and a couple of the leaves. And I did tone on tone. And then this twine is the Early Espresso and Old Olive linen thread pack. Not twine, it's linen thread. So yeah, this is my alternate here. Thought it was super cute. So that's the original for this one. But I thought that was really cute. So that's it, that's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.